Right here. This doesn't look like bushland, does it? But yet, this area does help our ozone layer. If you look over here, you'll see some transport that runs on electricity only. Isn't it brilliant? Brilliant, lovely, sweet, brilliant.
The transportation to prevent getting the ozone from stuffing up is to take public transport, such as a train. Basically, trains, they're pretty much cheap, reliable, well, scrub the last one, and as you can see, they provide no exhaust fumes, no carbon monoxide, just good old clean electricity. Like our good old Hillside train there, covered with graffiti. As you can see, it can hold a hell of a lot of amount of people, meaning more people choose trains. Shut up. More people choose trains to get to the city than cars, which pretty much showing a good sign. Maybe the ozone isn't gone for good. Maybe some people will think and bring it back. The ozone, after all. These trains are powered by electricity, 120 DC volts to be exact. And where does this electricity come from? Latrobe Valley, the biggest pollutants in Victoria. Well, that's my opinion. Screw you if you think otherwise. But anyway, trains are one step forward in the fight against not losing the ozone layer. If you're smart! Sorry. Alright, I'm done. Here's local boy Kevin Cooper proceeding to board a tram. Isn't that nice? He's doing something well and costly, not to the ozone. Isn't he brilliant? And off he goes, a saint to society. Good old Kevin Cooper.
Cans of spray, hairspray, can spray, and spray paint, which would have been used to make this disgusting graffiti, which is found on many walls throughout the city. The cans included CFCs. The CFCs, when used, sent chlorine floating up into the air, causing the chemical bonds which held the oxygen particles together on the ozone layer to be split apart, thus making giant holes in the ozone layer. It was a dreadful time, but luckily nowadays CFCs are not included in cans. So once again we've taken another step towards the prevention of holes in the ozone layer. Thank you. This is Kevin Cooper with some kind of weird news network.
Today, well, we've learned that the ozone layer is under threat by cities such as Melbourne, because with all the pollution and carbon monoxide from cars and factories like we saw in Spotswood. And we've learned that trains and trams are an effective means of transport other than cars, that affect the ozone layer. And Cooper, do you have anything to say?
Yes, I do. We worked very hard today and we've learned a lot of things, one of which is that the ozone is seriously screwed. But with the efforts that Melbourne, as a city itself, has made to try and save it, there still might be a hope for mankind in the future, and we won't have to mutate due to the sun's radiation and grow wings and gills and live in the ocean.